So to make any use of crude oil or the full use of the crude oil, fractional distillation of crude oil is needed, because thick viscous oily liquid is of no use in pure form, the original form. First it is drilled out from earth crust to the oil refinery, and then this crude oil is heated, vaporized at around 800 degrees Celsius. It all turns to vapors almost, and the vapors are forced into a high-tech column, and that high-tech tower is called what? Fractionating tower. It has all the condensation plates and departments, chambers basically, where the different boiling points are offered. The fractions with the lower boiling point, lighter they are, lesser number of carbon atom they have, lesser molecular size they have, so they are distilling off from the top. Like lightest of the hydrocarbon fractions are what? Gases. The carbon number 1, methane, from the top it oozes out. Ethane, from the top 2 carbon atoms. Propane, 3 carbon atom. Butane, 4 carbon atom. So from carbon 1 to carbon 4, these are basically distilled off from the top of the chamber, where there is a gas chamber present, okay, to separate these gases. Methane or ethane are channelized to the natural gas department, natural gas, domestic fuels or for power stations, but propane and butane can be compressed to turn into LPG or LNG, okay. We'll see later as well in the uses of these fractions when we'll describe alkanes in detail. But fractional distillation of crude oil is basically what? Crude oil, the fossil fuel formed over a period of millions of years from the living things, is heated and vaporized. Vapors are forced to the fractionating column, and there the condensation occurs, selective condensation according to the different boiling points, and you can see the top of the tower will always produce what? Gases. And then from C5 to C10, the mixture of hydrocarbon is nothing else but petrol. C11, 12, kerosene, and then from C15 to C25 it can be diesel, low diesel and high diesel, okay. And then C20 to C30, bigger fractions, heavier fractions, they are used as lubes, sticky they are, and then the heavier fractions can be used as waxes and polishes, and down goes the sludge, the bitumen. When we'll describe alkanes in detail, different carbon atoms, you'll get the more information, but fractional distillation of crude oil basically separate fractions based on their different boiling points. Lighter from the top, heavier from the bottom. Heaviest from the lower part of the fractionating column, we call that as bitumen, okay. So fractional distillation of crude oil separate these alkanes. The alkane family is separated out. The saturated hydrocarbons, top from gases, bottom the bitumen, which is used as coal tar to make roads, okay. So that is about refining of crude oil. Now we'll see how actually these alkanes are, what are they, their hydrocarbon series or homologous series, and uses of these and other things.